A whole decade of being in Warhammer 40k, and what do I have to show for it? An endless amount of lore? An endless love for the models? Thousands of dollars in debt? Yeah, that'd be a thing. Warhammer 40k, where the lore makes even Pokemon look cohesive. I've been constantly getting the question, how do I make my own Space Marine chapter? How do I make lore-accurate Space Marines? How do I make special snowflakes that cannot die and make the lore look even more dumb than it is? Now you may be asking yourself, why are we doing this? Why are we wasting our time making a fictional Space Marine chapter for a universe that I might not even like? Well, then why the fuck did you click on this video? Now, let us begin going through the steps of making a Space Marine chapter. First, where do they hail from? It could hail from one of the many Space Marine legions from the Horus Heresy, or it could hail from one of the many sub-chapters that hail from one of the many legions of the Horus Heresy. Or you could be a special little snowflake and just say you come from nowhere. Why are we doing this? Well, this backstory and genetic heritage will establish how your chapter operates, how they choose to interact with the universe around them, and if they're a fucking asshole or not. Which in most cases, they are. In order for your chapter to know where it hails from, we also have to decide where it was founded, in what time frame it was made. Now, you could easily go with M32 with the original first founding. As there were so many chapters being made, we kinda lost all the records to it. Or you could go with the new Ultima founding, which founded hundreds of new Primaris Space Marine chapters, all with their own unique histories and such. Or you could be a special snowflake again and just make the 13th Cursed Founding chapters. Next up, we need a reason as to why you exist in this universe. What is your overall purpose? What were you designed to do? Yes, in this universe, you have to be useful to exist. Now, you could be an Armored Core Space Marine chapter, entirely made to be an armored force of madness that goes onto the middle of the battlefield and just spearheads everything. You could be the edgy stealth guys, always hiding in the shadows, and always quoting the Raven. Or you could just be the Madam Berserker that charges into every battlefield and everybody hates you because you're so useless, but they can't deny your results. We need to establish your relationship with the rest of the Imperium, i.e., are you the popular kid, or are you the guy that sniffs glue in the corner? Now, after we establish our relationship with the Imperium, we have to establish what do we prefer fighting. Do we like fighting orcs? Do we like fighting pointy ears? Do we like fighting undead robots? Or do we like fighting communists? It could even be a girl doing an Ahiago face from a manga. Ha! Look at you! Forgetting that your entire video camera has a 2-second delay on it, causing you to have problems with your recording, so now you're stuck with bad clips. Ha! Stupid! We need to establish where you find your willing slaves. I mean recruits. Remember, children, the best way to indoctrinate someone is get them when they're young. Does your chapter recruit from a home world? I.e., a world that they won during a crusade, a world that was gifted to them by their parent chapter? Or do we travel around the stars trying to find a home for ourselves? Or do we just go on mad pillaging sprees and take whoever the fuck we want because fuck your rules? Now, if we're picking a planet, we have to decide what kind of planet it is. Is it an angry world? Is it a hive world? Is it a death world? If you really want the interesting one, go with the planet that's actively trying to murder you. After we've decided about where your chapter recruits from, now we just need a figurehead. This could be any number of different heroes in your army, like a Space Marine chapter master, a librarian, even rarely, a tech marine. Filthy tech marines, thinking they're so superior to me. Now that we have your heroes selected, it is time to paint your minis. First, you must pick a color. Multiple colors, actually. And then, you must pick an emblem. What I mean by pick multiple colors is that usually you want to pick 1, 2, or 3. Now, when you're picking your emblem, it can be anything. It could be a happy face. It could be an angry face. It could even be a girl doing an Ahiago face from a manga. Once we've got all of that figured out, the last thing you need to do is name this child. These names can range from anything from the Sword Brethren to the losers down the street. Now, I hope this guide was helpful in establishing how to make a Space Marine chapter. And I swear to God, if you choose Iron Hands as a founding father, I am going to beat your ass because they're lame! Now, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you want to support me, links to my Patreon are down below. And as well, if you want to follow me on any other platform, I stream Monday, Thursday, and Friday on Twitch. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, stay safe and happy holidays. And I swear to God, if you pick Iron Hands, I'm gonna bite your dick off! Thank you guys for watching and supporting my video. Now, the outtakes will be on soon, but I want to go through my Patreons here. Angry Mop, Darren Smits, Elegant Chaos, Longwood Geek, Shadow Mage, Triage, 40k Farba, Boris, Clockwork Sorcerer, Darko Risker, Dark D Wolf, Aramis, KK123, Kitty Cat, Neko Chew, Sithis, Smarty, Stickiest Orc, Toastman, and Xenos Hunter. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon and being Means of the Month. Here's your shout out for today. So now, here you go. All the outtakes from the video. Love you all. Happy holidays. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now, if you want to support me, follow the links down below to either my Patreon, or you can follow to my other programs like Twitch. Fuck! Or you could be a weirdo and start fighting the tentacle boys in the warp. After we've decided about where your chapter recruits from, now we just need a figurehead. Hitler or Stalin. You know, I think it would have been cheaper to get into drugs. Plastic is just too expensive. You know, 40k is the only thing I know. It makes me a failure. Warhammer 40k, you're fucking... damn it. But Iron Hands thinking their fucking metallic bodies are better than mine. I exercise, I do it, fuck!
I do that, fuck!
But Iron Hands in the subchapters thinking themselves better than me, saying the flesh is weak. Well, guess what? Your metallic bodies can't be excellent and oiled!